I feel like you could delete your ness. Have you ever like explained like so what does that mean?
Yeah. I still stand on that.
Yeah.
Like I still confirm that because like you may have been a hoe back in your day. You may have slept around a bit, but like if you find that one,
So what makes it deleted?
You just don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah.
After so much time, it goes away. You know?
All right, so two things. One, I understand there are women who have this liberal thinking, this, they push this liberation mentality. I'm going to do what I want, sleep with who I want, it's my body, blah, blah, whoop-de-doo. And there's always consequences. Everyone has a liberty to do what they want to do, but we can't take away those consequences. And oftentimes, again, these are women who don't want to take any accountability for their actions. The second thing, Draya said you can delete your past by stopping. You don't have to do it anymore. I love her confidence. You don't have to do it anymore. And I say yes and no to this. The yes about this is you can stop. You can always stop what you're doing and go the opposite direction. That's true. But what you can't do is delete your past. Because the only one that can delete your past, remove all the shame and guilt, is Jesus Christ. And you see, whenever we try to do things in our own strength, move on from relationships or break, certain toxic cycles or behaviors, oftentimes it ends up worse. We make it worse, especially when you are intentionally trying to do right, trying to live right, trying to write off your mistakes. But we, in and of ourselves, we can't do that because it's literally like a filthy rag, a muddy, filthy rag, and trying to clean a mess up with it. We don't have the power to do that. As I was reading the comments under, it was on Instagram, people were chewing Draya up, mostly the men. And the world have no mercy. Like, they show no mercy. I've seen topics on body count, which seems to be a trend now, on why body count matters, why men should know a woman's body count. Like, I'm so tired of the double standards. Because you have men that can sleep with 100 women and it won't be looked down upon. But if a woman did it, it's a whole different response. Like, I can't stand the hypocrisy. And it's so high school. But anyway, my response won't be vile as most of these commentators. So I'm going to say this. There are many women I know who live promiscuous lifestyles that are now married and happily married, myself included. I may not have, been getting paid for having sex, but I was still sleeping with boyfriends. And not all were boyfriends. Some actions I done was to get back at boyfriends. And I'm letting you know now, if you doing this, just stop. Go on and end it and move on. Because it don't work and it will only end up bad for you in the end. But yeah, I know women who were prostitutes. Some were strippers. Some were involved in a homosexual lifestyle. And when you see them, you wouldn't even believe if they told you their past. And so the truth is, you can turn away from a promiscuous lifestyle or a 304 lifestyle and experience true joy and freedom. People may remember what you've done, but they won't be able to dismiss or discredit God's light that shines upon you. When people see you, they won't be able to recognize you, not because you look different or anything, but because your countenance, your character has been upgraded. We love upgrades. I remember early in the 2000s, Beyonce had a song called Upgrade You. I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about, but she was talking about a material upgrade. I'm talking about a spiritual upgrade. So much to the point when you renew your mind to the truth, when people see you, the next time they see you, they'll just be like, she did what? She used to do what? Why am I having a hard time believing this? Because something inner, there was an inner transformation that happened. And this is what you call an upgrade. This is a true upgrade. When there's an inner transformation. And only Christ can bring that inner transformation. And I'm here to tell you, and this is only for the few, Everybody won't agree with what I'm saying with this, and I mean, that's fine. Like, I know my assignment. But I'm talking to the few that still believing that there's hope in this world. You jumping from one relationship to the next in hope to find some type of love, some type of fulfillment. And I'm here to tell you there's no hope in it, because the world will chew you up and spit you out. And so in the kingdom of God, it doesn't matter who you slept with. It don't matter if you've been with 20 men or 200 men. The only one that's able to delete your past is Jesus Christ. He's the only one that can delete your past. He's the only one that can put an end to every mocker that says, you know, if she a 304, she'll always be a 304. Her name stay in the books. The devil is a liar. Because I serve a God that used and still using women who were prostitutes. And this is why I said, in the kingdom of God, it doesn't matter what you've done. You may have made a lot of stupid mistakes. And oftentimes, a lot of this stems from not having a strong family structure, especially if you haven't had a father. Because if you haven't had a father, you oftentimes grow up looking for this love and validation that was supposed to come from him. You look for it in all the wrong places. I know I did. I was young and dumb. I'm still young, but yeah, I was young and dumb. It took me 21 years when I came to my Jesus moment in 2013. And that following year, 2014, I was married. Boom. And so whoever ears this fall on, let this be encouragement for you. Blessings.